today we're
Oh,
gonna be.
so this is the intro. Okay.
Yeah, this is the
got
intro.
Got it. That's an ongoing thing for
This
us now, I
hurts
guess.
me.
It's just our
This
thing.
hurts my
It just
soul.
starts. It just starts.
This hurts. It's just Go ahead.
And we're starting now. Today we're gonna make building a deck together, and it's gonna be interesting because I'm sure we all
Teamwork.
have different opinions on how decks should be built, but we're gonna use our teamwork skills.
You know what's funny?
Build
Make
something
the
cool.
dream work.
You know what's funny is I literally
Tell
have
me.
a contractor come into my house today because I need to build a new deck in my backyard.
This guy.
And I'm like,
All
wait,
right.
if you guys
Do
want to
dad
build it
jokes.
with
You
me,
ask him for his best deck building tips.
I'm like, well, if you guys want to come over and help me build it, I'll save me a lot of money. So,
Perfect.
but my deck currently
Beautiful.
is caving in and awful, so I need a new deck. So,
yeah,
what-
you do.
Yeah. All right. So
Yeah, get off a turret.
my thought was that we build a deck around one very specific card. And if you guys don't already know what the card is, I'm going to pull it up right now. So, I mean, obviously, Wedge is a little bit of a meme on this channel, but I think we should try and break it.
dude,
I
guys
absolutely
think?
agree.
100%. It's
Beautiful.
I'm
time.
here for it, coach.
It's time.
I'm
All
here
right,
for it.
All right. So let's think about this a little bit first before we start building and picking a leader.
Sure.
So what kinds of cards are like crazy around a Wedge? I've got a couple thoughts, but I want to know what you guys think.
Okay. I am obsessed with resupply carrier right now.
Resupply carrier is crazy, yeah.
And being able to play this on 5, resupply carrier on 6, ambush with +1/+1, and then go to 7 and flip the 7 and the cost leader is where I'm at right now, coach.
Okay, I like it.
That's a good question. You could say that the things that get busted with this are any low cost vehicle unit because
Sure.
an A-wing all of a sudden is hitting for 4 for 2.
Yeah. So something
wing-
like a U-wing
U-wing.
reinforcement, like
Yep.
yeah, drop a bunch of cheap stuff.
Yep.
So okay, if
And-
we go in that direction, another card that is pretty sick with this is Captain Tarkin,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
because you're giving them an additional +1 attack and overwhelm, so
overwhelm.
they get to ambush and overwhelm damage.
It's magical
hear me
Christmas
out.
land, but it is beautiful.
Hear me out, okay?
Yeah.
You play blue.
Okay.
You play this guy on 5, and then you U-wing, but you have Yularen on board. So every one you bring in with
Oh.
ambush has shielded.
That's cool
Yularen
too.
could be kind of
Yeah, Yularen's cool. Yularen. Okay, so
what else does Yularen do? Because it gives them
Grit.
items,
let me,
right?
let me pull it up.
Yeah, Grit, Sentinel, some other crap.
Grit, restore 1,
Restore.
shielded, or sentinel.
Yep.
So I mean, it's super flexible. You can heal a
Yep.
bunch with it. You can, I guess Grit's kind of weird, but
Yeah.
maybe
Shielded-
there's
It
some
can
combos
be
there.
sick though.
It can be really good. Yeah. That's a way to give Ghost Grit
Mm-hmm.
as well, and then give all your Spectres Grit, which is fun, but a different deck. I feel like. So
But you have to stick this guy and stick Wedge, and then play something
yes,
like U-wing.
yes, maybe not the most.
But you have to do
likely
that
thing.
with Captain
You have to go with
Tarkin,
Tarkin
too.
as well. Yeah, you have to
Yeah.
go with Tarkin.
That's-
Tarkin is a 2/5, where this is a 1/5, so there's a little bit of a difference there. Also, this is blue. Tarkin's red. The reason I think red and specifically Tarkin is kind of interesting is this card, which
Yes.
is they hate that ship.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I love
So
it.
you give them the TIE fighters that you can then run into with ambush and overwhelm
Yep.
in case they're not playing space. Yeah, you got your profundity there.
No, not profundity.
Not profundity.
It's not
They're all the same
profundity.
ship
It's
to me.
profundity. Like
They're all the same. Resolute. Is that what it is?
profundity. Yes, and here's why.
Okay,
Resolute.
here, hang on. Let me
yeah.
pull this up.
Okay. Yeah. Bring it up.
Okay.
Bring it up
All
for
right.
the people.
So
at home.
cost
Yeah,
one.
because nobody's read this card.
It's probably getting a decrease in cost. And they hate that ship gets it lower. But when played on attack, deal 2 damage to an enemy unit, each other enemy unit with the same name as that unit. So you give them the 2 TIE fighters, and you just kill the TIE fighters.
Okay. Love it. But also, what I noticed about this card is that it does not say space unit. It only says vehicle unit. So you bring in
the gorilla attack
war
pod,
juggernaut,
or the war jugs,
and you can kill the TIE fighters with the war juggernaut, which I did in a
jugs.
sealed game that I played last week.
Okay,
and it was
nice.
disgusting.
Yeah, that's.
And it's a vehicle, so Wedge gives this overwhelm as well.
Yep. And ambush.
Ambush. Sorry, ambush.
Yep.
Which is pretty fun.
Yep.
Spicy.
And sounds kind of good.
Yep.
I love that they hate that ship with war juggernaut in general. I think that's like actually kind of cracked because. Well, so I saw that interaction and I was like, what other like cool vehicles are in ground that I can play with? They hate that shit because you give them the TIE fighters and they can't like deal with the ground vehicle that you play unless they already had stuff in ground, which maybe they might. But like the whole balancing mechanic, it felt like was like, okay, now the TIE fighters can run into the ship that you play.
Right.
But they're in different arenas, so they can't. I thought that was
that's
cool.
pretty good.
And this just kills them. So
right, yeah.
Doesn't
With this specifically, it just kills them.
Yeah. Now Jay mentioned it, but the set one combo is Wedge Gorilla Attack Pod.
Right.
That should be the obvious one, awesome. But no one ever did it except for me.
I mean, it's kind of sick though,
because you ambush and then you ready it,
right,
when played with the grid, so you could.
Oh, and doing this with the hate that ship is kind of cool.
Yep. Because you get it for cheaper, and also
is it gonna be? Are you gonna have 15 damage on your base if you play it like that early? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not.
No,
maybe not.
Probably not.
What you can do though is you can play Captain Tarkin and this on the same turn with they hate that ship.
That's fair.
Potentially.
Well, but he just gives them overwhelm, right? So.
Well, he gives a gorilla attack pod overwhelm.
Yeah.
And +1 attack, right? Because he gives all vehicles +1 attack.
Right, but if it's, yeah, sure.
I don't know. It's very magical Christmas land, obviously.
We love Christmas
you also
around here.
could play Jesse in that same deck and give your opponent's battle droids for your overwhelming too.
Okay.
I mean, I like Jesse.
The weird thing is with like Wedge and Tarkin, like you want vehicle units, so you can't play too many. You can't play
you can't play too many
non-vehicle units. Yeah,
it's true. So
I'm
hearing a lot of red.
I feel like red goes with it pretty well. Are there arguments for other colors?
The Yularen argument is fun.
Yeah, Yularen does seem cool. Giving them all shielded and ambushing with the shielded stuff.
Is it good though?
But what else in blue makes you go, yeah, I want blue?
What spaceships are there?
Let's see.
What blue hero spaceships do we care about? The Ghost?
Or aspect.
Now we're just buying a
type
Ghost
B.
deck.
Create vehicle.
Nope.
Boo.
Boo.
It's just A.
I don't remember what
I think it's just A.
A searches like the text of the card, the ability aspect. Oh, it is C. Oh, okay. Is it V or is it B? It's B. Okay.
There you go.
We figured it out.
All right, so we're talking hero stuff. Hero and
yeah, we got the restored arc, Ghost, Redemption. Those are not very exciting to me.
No.
I feel like the blue vehicles generally are kind of, at least in hero, are like not the most exciting. The villain ones are way cooler to me.
Yeah. The new Ghost
you guys agree?
is cool, but like we're not playing Spectres. Yeah, none of these are really interesting.
You're not that excited to play them. I don't know. CR90 is like cool, but
yeah,
trash.
Okay. Let's do a different one then. Let's just look at yellow real quick. Whoops. Can't type.
Vanguard Ace.
Falcon.
But it doesn't combo.
Yeah, it's kind of a non-bow.
Not seeing anything crazy here, Coach.
Me neither. Okay. Yep. Not seeing anything super exciting. Let's look at red.
Everything.
Yeah. A-Wing.
All
Red 3. Attack pod. Even this thing is kind of cool.
Ooh, there's a new bomber dude that is cool.
Oh,
Where's
yeah,
that?
this one, the
That
tactical heavy
guy.
bomber. This one is pretty sweet.
Yes.
Yep,
Yep.
I do like that.
Yes.
I do like that. All right, it's red.
It's red.
It's red, guys.
All right, so what?
Okay,
let's start it.
So then
Let's talk about
the question is the
leaders, I
leader,
guess.
right? We gotta.
Yeah. Okay, so at this point, I think we can build it, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Green.
All right.
We're going green, red,
You
hero.
guys can see everything I've been working on here. And we are going to go red, green. So we need a red or a green hero leader.
Yeah.
Okay. We can go super
Boba.
meme. We can meme super hard. And
Boba.
go,
You know I love a good hero Boba deck.
it gives, if when he's flipped, right, he gives all your keyworded guys +1 attack.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you're just like stacking attack on and top of it. Like
Like
with
Captain Tarkin.
that Tarkin and Wedge out, it's
Wedge.
like +3 attack, ambush, and overwhelm. I mean,
Like,
your
that's
like
ever
magical
gonna
Christmas
happen.
land scenario is very fun there.
If it does happen, though, it's insane.
It's if it does happen, it's insane. And there's also some really good. I mean, like most of the ships I feel like that we'd want to play already have keywords anyway, like
Yeah.
A-wing and like Red 3, like some of the other ones too. Like there's the new 4-1 ambush one, like that's pretty good, especially with Boba. You kill something for 5 in space.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
That's a good point.
So that's kind of
AT
cool.
Hauler's 4/5, right?
Yeah.
Play that. Freaking
yeah. Run
ambush
into an
with
AT Hauler
5.
and steal it.
Holy
That's
cow.
fun.
That's so sick.
That's pretty sweet.
Okay.
So
Boba is strong
There's something
contender.
there. There's something
Strong
there for
contender.
sure.
What else is that?
Oh, it's got to be Hall though for sure, right, guys?
Stop. You can stop right there.
Okay, not Anakin, not Ahsoka. I'm gonna assume.
Nah.
The only
You got an argument for one of these?
well, the only thing with Anakin that originally I was thinking was it does combo with the Resolute, the hate that ship stuff.
Sure.
Right? Like you're just getting to this place where you have 2 giant threats to
You just want
but
damage.
but
on
that
your
might
base
be a
so you
little
can
bit not wedgy,
right.
not super
Yeah.
Not wedgy.
not super wedgy.
It's not elementary school bully. It's not wedgy.
I'm gonna say probably not Bo-Katan.
Probably
Yeah,
not.
Jim
Rex.
can't let he would
he wouldn't stand for it. Probably not Cassian. What else
Uh,
do we have for options here? Hera,
Han.
no. Han is interesting.
yeah. I mean you could
Han's
sneak out a
very
wedge
interesting.
early. And
You can sneak out.
Han does stuff like the gorilla attack pod, you could get that out.
Yeah, it's good with your Gorilla Attack Pod. It's really good with the new Poe that we could put in here, where you can play the Poe for cheaper
Oh,
and
yeah.
put it on
Yeah.
the spaceship without taking the damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That
So
is
that's
kinda
cool. What else is good to play cheap in that deck?
I mean all the big vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
Resupply
Okay.
carrier comes in at 5.
I think is it an action on his other side, David?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's repeatable.
So it doesn't stack, right? But it doesn't.
You can't do
stack
it
with
multiple
the Hate
times.
That ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only downside is it doesn't stack with hate that ship.
Okay. What are some other ones? We got Hunter, which is going to be
Obviously.
probably a no, unless we go with like the resupply carrier like nonsense.
Yeah, that's
But-
the downside. There's no good 7 flips for green
Yeah, for
red
hero. I guess Mace. Like
That's funny.
I mean,
There's
I'm
no
here for
good. You heard it here.
Leia.
Luke. No, not Leia. That's just a different. I feel like, but
Probably a different deck.
but
Luke is interesting.
Yeah, Luke could be a thing if we have enough
Enough fighters,
fighters. Yeah,
which is possible.
yeah.
All right, so Luke,
Okay. Yeah. Luke, Boba,
Han, Boba.
Han. What else?
Poe.
Not Padme, not Mace, probably Poe, maybe? Is that exciting at all?
Probably not, but
So what I'm
Probably
thinking.
not.
So in my head, I'm trying to figure out how do you keep Wedge alive
Uh-huh.
so that you actually
That's a great
can get
question.
value. So you kind of have to put a threat somewhere else that they have to
Sure.
deal with more so than Wedge on that 5
Okay.
turn. So Poe
Okay.
coming out he can do stuff and then he can come out. Like there is a little bit of I don't know, like give him a tastier object to hit, I guess.
Sure. Yeah, try and entice them to hit Poe instead of hitting Wedge. I feel like they still always just hit Wedge.
Probably.
Yeah. What about Wedge?
It's just so
That's
much
really
wedge.
wedgy,
Yeah.
We would need a lot of piloting, but
Very wedgy.
which we probably don't want, right?
Yeah, I don't think you want
probably
that.
don't
Because
want.
because
If
we're
if
ambushing,
leaning
right?
into vehicles and stuff, I feel like you need a lot of pilots to make Wedge interesting.
Yeah, they kind of don't go with each other, unfortunately.
Yeah. That is unfortunate because the Wedge unit wants to attack with those units that you play before you have a chance to put the pilots on. So
Yep.
Okay. All right. So I think we narrowed it down here. So we got basically Luke, Han, or Boba. We can try one too, and then
I think
go to a different one if we
personally,
think it's bad.
like out of what I feel like would be more fun, it's either Luke or Boba.
Okay. Yeah, it works for me. It's either the ping or okay. Do we want a red leader or a green leader? Maybe that helps us determine as well. Like, what base do we want to play? Is this an ECL
obviously,
deck?
you're right. Or it's like, do we want ECL or Tarkin Town or neither?
Yeah, or like a 33 health base, or
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Data Vault,
we
baby.
can play Data Vault and survive a little bit longer.
We need more cards.
We can play
more
Thermal
ships.
Oscillator and get to our combo pieces faster.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, we probably don't want to play Data Vault if we want to get Wedge. Guarantee we can get the
Yeah,
Wedge.
if we're building deck around a specific leader, then you're probably right. Or around a particular unit.
Guys, we skipped Hera. Oh my gosh.
No, we didn't skip Hera.
No.
We passed Hera on purpose.
We didn't skip anything, Coach.
All right. So
I don't know. Han 2 is cool too.
I would say I would probably lean towards Boba or Han.
Okay, you lean towards Boba or Han. Jay leaned towards Han or Luke. So sorry, Boba or Luke. So Boba is the common denominator here, and we're gonna go with that. And we're gonna give ourselves the opportunity to change our mind.
Perfect.
Nice.
So Tarkin Town or Thermal Oscillator?
Yeah, Thermal Oscillator, Tarkin Town, or a 30.
Shadow Collective Camp.
Absolutely not.
No shot. Why don't we
Thermal Oscillator it up, dude?
I'm thinking that too.
They hate
Get to our
three. They hate
combos
that
faster.
ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's add our combo pieces here.
Yep.
Wedgie.
Tarkin, Wedge. What's the big 7 cost event?
Ewing.
Oh, U-Wing.
That's it. U-Wing.
Probably running A-Wing in this deck. Or the Phoenix Squadron A-Wing.
Probably
That's
both
the 3 too.
A-Wings.
Both of them.
The benefit is
the
that
Phoenix Squadron doesn't have a keyword though.
Yeah.
Fair.
So that's unfortunate. We'll add it.
Yeah.
And then we can
I would say keep it.
we can cut it later if we feel like it. We like the War Juggernaut, I think.
Yep.
Just seems really
Does that have a
strong.
keyword on it?
It does not.
Nope.
No.
It does not.
Gorilla.
R.I.P.
That's too bad. Okay, we want the Gorilla Attack
That does
Pod.
have it.
That does have
Yep.
a keyword. What else? Should we just look for all the vehicles?
Yeah.
Absolutely, we should.
All right.
Okay,
So
I like this.
Pro Fun Diddy, that has overwhelm, right? So you give it ambush and overwhelm.
Red
wait.
3?
No, you're Resolute, that one, or Profundity?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, that's cool.
Profundity has overwhelm.
So you can
It has
play this on
overwhelm and
the 7
attacks
cost
for 8.
turn, and if you have Wedge out, it goes hard.
That's cool.
It
That
goes
sounds fun.
boom.
I don't know. Here, I'll add one and we can.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
you want?
this one was another interesting one
Oh,
that I thought
wow,
is
yeah.
cool
Okay.
with
No-
they hate
no
that ship
keyword.
and Wedge.
Home 1 has a keyword, right? Or no, it doesn't.
Yeah, Home 1 has a keyword, I
because
think.
it has restore.
Yeah, Restore 2.
Store.
Okay. Just gonna add one copy of the ones that we're thinking of.
Resolute, 1 copy.
Yep. Is this a Starhawk deck? It's got a keyword.
Ooh, that's spicy.
Is there enough ramp? I'm gonna add it.
Dude, I don't know.
We'll
We
decide
can't.
later. We'll decide later.
All right.
You can. They hate that ship, the Starhawk.
Yeah.
Like that sounds
Park of Hope.
crazy.
Hey, what's the Marauder, the 5 cost? Because it has ambush.
Oh yeah, Marauder is good. Yeah, ambush and ramp.
If it shares a name with it, yeah, that could rank. So that's a 5.
That seems really
ambush,
good.
Basically.
Our Arquitin's assault cruiser all the way at the bottom is ramp,
Yep.
and it has ambush.
Yep.
Keyword ambush for 8. I don't know if that's good.
I don't know either, but we'll
we need
cut
overall.
later.
Oh,
need
there's
Tarkin,
there's the one that we were talking about earlier. Yeah, keep going. It's the bomber thing,
Yeah, the bomber. Okay, that costs 5, I think, right?
tactical heavy bomber.
There
Is that
it is. Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't have a keyword though.
Yeah, no keyword. 5 costs 3/5 on attack, deal indirect damage equal to its power to the defending player. So if you have, I mean, okay, a lot of these sentences are starting with if you have Wedge and Tarkin in play.
Yeah. That's
you deal
the
5
combo.
indirect damage to your opponent, but that's pretty fun. That seems cool. And maybe draw a card. I don't know. We'll pretend that we want it for a second.
Are there any the new upgrades on ships that give them keywords?
We should check because that's definitely possible. Wait, which was the one that? Hang on, let me add the ambush.
It's a 3 cost.
Yeah. I don't remember what it's called.
Red 3, probably pretty good.
Yeah, red 3 probably.
I would- Right, hope.
Oh, it's this
There it
guy,
is.
Igor Escort Fighter.
Yeah, definitely.
Just seems strong.
Definitely.
Blue leader
Blue
as well.
leader.
Oh yeah.
I think that's a pretty good card.
Yeah. Okay, let's look at. Hang on, I want to look at some cheap stuff and then I'll look at the upgrades. What cheap stuff has keywords? Are there any others?
Dang.
There's this, but that sucks. There's this, but that also kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a lot of
Not-
good 2 cost
not
options
looking
here.
good. At least in space.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Space.
Let's look at upgrades.
Or vehicles. It's just vehicles.
That was
It's
just
not
vehicles.
space.
Yeah. Okay,
Does
so
this include,
one doesn't.
Does this include what you call it? Pilots.
No.
I was just
And it's Boba's thing when you play a unit with a keyword, not when you
when you
upgrade it
play,
with a keyword.
Mhm.
So I
no.
don't
Well,
think that-
but yeah, I guess
On
I was
his
thinking when
other
he's
side-
flipped. When he's flipped, he gives the static +1 to anything that has a keyword. So
anything that has a keyword. Okay.
Right.
it's probably not worth it. It's probably a little too all in on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably. Okay, so let's move away from these upgrades, I
Yep.
guess. Okay. What ground units do you guys think are interesting in this?
Alling Sentinel stuff to try and keep Wedge alive.
Trying to keep Wedge alive? That's good.
It's what I would say.
What do we got for options?
It's looking pretty bare.
Echo
Echo
Base
Base Defender is
Defender?
cool because it's 5 at least. If you play it with Boba Fett.
True.
Those are interesting.
I like the options that cost more than Wedge or cost the same as Wedge less.
Yeah, General Rican is actually pretty sick.
But it's 6 cost, dude.
Yeah,
It's
yeah. I mean, it's the
expensive.
turn. It's like you drop Wedge. They don't kill him. You take initiative and then play that. Like, but you don't want to because you want to play a vehicle with Wedge. You know.
Yeah. Okay, so
Homestead and
Echo Base
Echo
Defender?
Base are like the 2.
I think Gamorrean Retainer's a decent early
Okay.
play because he hits for 3 and he has Sentinels sometimes.
We do need more 2 cost stuff.
Why is there like
Yeah.
no Sentinel? There's one. It's not even Sentinel in red.
No,
It's a Spec
yeah.
Force soldier. There's 0 Sentinels in red.
it's not aggressive. It's not
How
aggressive
have I
enough.
not known that?
Yeah, I
I
don't
mean, it
know.
makes sense.
It does. It does. Okay. Where do we go from here now?
what events do we want in the deck besides those? We have to have some form of control, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just Sentinel.
Still got
yeah.
Sentinel up. Oh, we have timely reinforcements. That's a Sentinel card. Seems terrible. Okay.
Yeah, that's interesting. We need to put Bright Hope in here. It's a 3/6 Sentinel.
Okay, sure.
In the 4.
How did that not pop up in our?
It
Why is
did.
Bright Hope chilling here?
What the heck?
It's a sign.
Okay. Did that show up? And I just skipped over
You
it?
did, yeah.
I didn't see it.
Cool. Well, it reminded me, I guess, up there. Okay, back to events.
It was memeing on you that you just went right past it.
So this is 45. I mean, we have a million one-ups, but this is 45 cards, and that's all we get. Those are all the slots we get.
Ooh.
Salvage?
Salvage is interesting.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's cool with the gorilla attack pod.
Fair. Like,
I don't
how
know if it's
often are we
good,
gonna
but it's
actually need it? But I don't know.
Probably not often enough in a deck like this to make it worth it.
Dogfight's cool. Probably not this deck though.
Yeah, probably not.
Hot shot maneuver.
I do like this card. I think it's cool.
Yeah, it's not good in this.
I don't think in this deck. Yeah. Rebel Assault. Do we have a lot of rebels?
No, we have some, but I don't think it's like.
Yeah, not a ton. Okay, probably not enough. What else?
Do we want to have any kind of upgrade hate, like System Shock or Confiscate? Or are we just going full on? Either I get to do my combo or I lose.
It's a good
Air
question.
superiority, we have a decent amount of space units. That's 2-cost steel force. Pretty good.
Yeah, that's a solid card.
Hmm.
We're gonna add one of those in there. System Shock. What else?
Light speed assault is cool.
I do think that is a cool card. Defeat a friendly space unit, deal its damage equal to its power to an enemy space unit. Like, if you get to do that with something big.
We're not
cool,
playing the
but-
Radis. I almost pulled that Radis combo off against Jim the other day, and Waylay.
What a card.
What a set 4 card.
Yeah.
Shoot down. Spark of Hope is
Spark of Hope.
ramp.
Ramp is kind of enticing. Going straight
You
to the
always
5
talk
resource
crap
tomb.
about that card.
It's not my favorite.
Hmm.
Just seems like really, I don't know. The cost is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you kind of want to do it on the second turn, but then you have 1 resource left, which feels weird. I don't know. Then you're
But
incentivized to like kill your own
having
unit.
ramp that costs 2 seems like really good, right?
Yeah, you can maybe fit it in somewhere else. Here, we'll add a copy in there.
Hmm.
Stay on target. A little bit of card draw and a pump. I don't know. It combos with overwhelm units.
Do we have enough overwhelm units? I mean, obviously with
We
target.
got this guy.
Yeah.
But no, aside from that, no.
Yeah.
Okay, so probably
Oh,
not.
that's another cool thing. How does Captain Tarkin read?
Each friendly vehicle unit gets +1/+0 and overwhelm.
So, do you get if you play a vehicle, do you get to trigger Boba?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So
yep.
he just
Yep.
You sure
gives
do.
all your stuff a keyword for Boba.
Yeah, same
pretty
with
cool.
Wedge. All your vehicles get ambushed, so they all get the keyword.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's cool.
that works
Yeah,
out
that is
nicely.
sweet.
I really wish that there was like a 4-cost Sentinel that we could play to protect Tarkin, and then also in the next turn protect Wedge.
Yeah, it's not an aggressive strat.
Need like
coach.
village protectors in this deck.
Well, I told you like, I mean, we still only have 6 turn 1 plays.
Yeah, I know that's a problem.
So
No, we only have 4. Yeah, 6 total. Yeah.
so that's why I'm saying
Yeah. So yeah,
the
that's why you
Gamorrean
have the Gamorrean
retainer
retainers.
in green
That's fair.
technically could protect Wedge.
That's fair.
In addition to
Yeah, but if you're going turn 1 retainer, turn 2 Tarkin, like
yeah,
you're not
yeah,
getting
yeah,
the Sentinel.
yeah, it doesn't do it.
Yeah.
But
this a
Tarkin does
resupply
have
deck?
5 health. Like it's not. It's gonna
Yeah,
take
it's not the
a
easiest to
couple
kill him.
things or something plus Tarkin Town to get rid of.
I saw you sneak in
That's
an open
true.
fire.
Yeah, I don't know. Just
Good card.
Just in case we want it. Resupply?
play
Like,
it
is
in,
this a resupply deck? Is this a ramp deck? Probably not, right?
I don't think so. I think you want to
feel like
play a
we'll
keyword
just be
thing
playing
every turn.
Yeah.
Like I truly think that's just.
Okay. Anything else up here worth playing?
Two sides. Let's go.
Turbo laser salvo?
Oh,
How many? What capital? Or is it
Yeah, I
capital
don't-
or? Oh,
It's just
okay,
any
big
space
ship.
unit. We've got some big stuff.
Yeah,
No
if
big,
we
like,
keep
6
all of
costs.
those,
Yeah.
though, those are all like 1 cost
Yeah, I know.
or
One
all
ups.
1-ofs.
Yeah. Okay. We won't have those.
I think we got our list. Except we gotta get it to more 2 costs.
Yep.
We gotta get like
We need more
one
2 costs.
right?
I want to also see if there's some ambush that we missed. We got this
Crash.
coordinate ambush guy, but that doesn't seem very good.
mm,
This is interesting. Timely reinforce or timely intervention.
yeah. If we don't have Wedge out and just Tarkin, it could be.
Yeah. We got a 3 cost 3/2 ambush, but it can ambush for 4. Is that worth it in this deck?
I mean, you're clearing out the ground to protect Tarkin and
Yeah.
Wedge, but I don't know. I'm not.
There's also escort
Super
skiff.
excited.
Which
The
can
modded
ambush for
cohorts.
5.
It is a vehicle. Escort skiff is a vehicle.
It is. It is. This is a vehicle too. Modded cohorts is like really good, right?
It's
Oh, yeah.
unfortunate it's not a vehicle.
Yeah,
Yeah. It is.
it's pretty gross.
Weak way pirates, terrible. Callus,
Do you remember Callus?
probably not worth it. One of these snow speeders or air speeders or whatever. Wait, one's an air speeder and one's a snow speeder, but they're the same thing.
No, dude, look at them.
One's in the air and the other's in the snow.
Yeah.
The one thing,
They look exactly the same to me, and they're in the same pose. So
the snow speeder value went up a little bit because of War Juggernaut. Because you can drop this the turn after they play it and exhaust their thing.
you can exhaust it, but I feel like you don't really want to hit it.
Right.
But yeah. Okay. I mean, no, I don't think any of this is all that exciting. Mace.
I'm
Ambush for
always
6.
down to put 1 mace in my deck. That 1 championship
You
mace in my deck.
You should be.
we decreased our deck size by 5 cards, but we'll still add the 1
The
copy of
1
Mace in there.
champion mace, baby. Let's go.
Okay, I think we need a.
Wait,
need
what's
2
the
costs.
Bactoid? Is the Bactoid Spider Droid a vehicle? No, it's a walker.
It is not
It's
a
a
vehicle. It's a
walker.
walker.
Because that would have
It's a big
been.
It's a
difference.
droid walker. It's
Yeah.
not a
Yeah, it's a
vehicle
droid.
walker.
That's why.
Yeah. Because
That'd
that'd
be
be
cool.
kind. Because it does come in 6, but I don't. Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably not worth it.
probably not. Okay, let's find some cheap. Let's find some cheap stuff. Maybe we can see if we want anything that costs 1. I feel like 1 cost stuff that gives keywords or that has keywords is not that bad. We got
Clone
these
Deserter.
guys.
Clone Deserter. So 1 costs 3/3.
Yeah.
It's probably bad. Mr.
Dang.
Bones?
No keyword. Whoops. What's this guy? When he dies, oh, you have a trooper?
Trooper, yeah.
Yeah, I don't care.
That ain't it.
It's piloting a keyword.
Yeah, it is.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
So you.
I'm assuming it gets the piloting keyword when it's a ground unit. Maybe it doesn't. Since it's in the piloting.
It's got
text
to, right?
box.
Because smuggle's a keyword.
Yeah, but it's not. Is it in a separate text box?
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
remember.
but I think.
Go down
I think
one.
It's,
Right there. Reckless Gunslinger.
Yeah, it's not
is
in a different
separate.
box. So does it only have that keyword while it's
In your hand.
in your
or
hand
while it's a
or
pilot.
pilot? It has a keyword on the card.
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah, Judge. It's kind of good though. I mean, I don't think it's a good turn 1 play, unfortunately, but
I'd rather play the other one, right?
Yeah. Okay, none of these 1 costs are
We're doing
looking that good to me. So
no.
let's look at 2 costs. We can favor stuff with keywords. I mean,
Battlefield
right?
Marine's just a classic,
How
right?
do you build a green hero deck without that card?
Just a classic value train.
I don't know how to do it. She's got overwhelmed, but that seems kind of terrible.
That's an Anakin
Echo?
card.
No.
Okay, you like the
Warren
retainer.
I think that's enough. That's a lot of 2 costs there,
Yeah, we're
right?
good now.
Yeah, we got 12 already. I just want to see if there's any other better options,
1, 2.
but it's
have
not looking
15.
like there are.
Oh no, yeah, we have 12.
Wait,
That's
Luke. Wait, what's?
Luke?
Luke's-
This Luke?
Because
I mean, if it's
If it
considered
counts.
if it's considered a thingy, yeah.
that's
Keyword.
pretty. That could be pretty sick.
Because we do have a lot of vehicles. Just opening up A-Wing and putting Luke on an A-Wing just seems really strong in general.
Should I text in the judges Discord to see if someone can
Sure.
Google this real quick for us?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
I'm going to add him assuming that it does work.
Okay.
And then I'll
And
be
then
ready
if
to
it
be
doesn't,
proven
then
wrong.
yeah, we'll just.
Yeah.
Does his flexibility make him better than Battlefield Marine?
It's possible. Aren't people playing back to playing a bunch of 2/3s though?
Yeah, probably.
So maybe Battlefield Marine gets the edge. At least in ground.
Maybe.
The flexibility is really nice. And you get a lot of value. This thing can attack for 4.
Sheesh.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
This is an interesting one.
Raid
I mean,
1.
you kind of need your opponent to draw more cards, but yeah, I guess maybe not in this deck. But it attacks as a 3/4. It's like a 2-cost 3/4 basically.
We had it like this is cool if you're playing those.
All right, I just got
Well,
a double
those-
yes in the judges Discord that
It works?
piloting does work.
Sick.
This guy's cool if you're playing those clone deserters because you force.
Oh,
them to
because
draw.
force them to draw.
Mhm.
It's kind of cool.
Wait, what are we? What? Are we
So
building a
this guy's
Twilight deck?
basically a 2-cost.
Twi'lek synergy.
Yeah, he's like a 2-cost 3/4 essentially.
Okay.
At least on when he's attacking. And then
If you play the clone deserters and they kill it, they draw a
yeah,
card.
they
which
kill it and
means
you buff
get
this
to-
guy.
What is this nonsense? What are you guys doing?
Yeah, I don't know if that quite works out that well. I've been wanting to do this guy in like a villain deck where you're playing Force Choke.
Force choke.
I think that could be cool. But I guess this is not the deck for that. So okay, we looked at the 2 costs that we care about. I think we got to whittle this down.
Yeah, we do.
We gotta cut 17 cards and then cut more cards because we're probably going to go 3-ups on some of this stuff,
Ugh.
or change bases to a 30 health base so we don't have to think about it.
Okay, so are we getting rid of Battlefield Marine?
In favor of Gamora,
favor of
Retainer, and Luke. Sure.
Sure.
We're breaking the first rule of playing Green Hero, but sometimes you gotta break the rules
I think it's fine.
to make an impact.
Yeah.
Cohort.
Okay.
What 4 costs do we have? We have Bright Hope and we have Cohort.
That's it. Yeah,
That's it.
So do we need to make sure we keep Cohort in there,
probably.
even though it's not a vehicle and it's not
What does this kill that is good
for
in the
5?
DJ.
Tech DJ.
meta? Tech DJ. That is pretty good.
Cassian.
Didn't have an answer to that.
I mean, a lot of people I think are playing 5 health units right now because of like turn 1 ping Tarkin Town.
Yep.
So we're trying.
So-
it-
That kills
also, by playing this, you could kill like a 3 health thing and give the Boba buff to a different unit just to.
Sure.
It's not just for 5. It does
Sure.
feel. The Power Rangers feel stapled to Boba.
Okay. Fair.
Okay. I mean, we gotta have Wedge.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Wedge
think-
is
Oh,
a
you actually put Mace
necessity.
Windu in here.
I think we
Are
definitely
keeping the-
cut Mace.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm putting my champion Mace.
Mace
in
was
my
kind of a
version.
meme.
All right, Reinforcement Walker is pretty well. If you can, they hate that shit. Play this at 6. It doesn't have a keyword.
Yeah, that's kind of
but,
disgusting.
But that's gonna be a lot of either drawing or healing.
Probably healing.
Yeah, but it depends on the matchup. But in either case, I kind of think this is good.
Okay.
So like 2 of.
Sure, I'm
Okay.
down for 2. Okay, we have
All right.
26 ground units, which feels like too much
That
for
does
a
feel like
space
too much.
deck.
That feels like way too much.
Is it a
We
space deck
also-
though? It's not a space deck. It's a vehicle
Well,
deck.
But
it's a
it-
vehicle
we have
deck.
vehicles.
Oh yeah,
that's
vehicle.
true.
It is
That's
vehicle.
true.
Yeah. So
That's true.
because 8
And
of
we've got
those.
8 of these are vehicles,
Yeah.
right? So that counts for something.
And then like Tarkin and Wedge are both combo pieces for our
Yeah.
combo. So it's like if you're not cutting the vehicles, you're not cutting those. So your options are cut cohort, Luke, and Gamorrean,
Retainer.
which we
Yeah.
need, or Echo Base. It's like
We could maybe get rid of one of these.
Yeah. Yep.
go down
Because
to,
we
go
are
down to
playing
2.
45 cards.
Yeah. True. We don't need 12.
We don't need as many.
Oh yeah,
2
100%.
drops.
What's the math, boys? How many first turn plays?
No
are-
idea.
You're asking the wrong one, Coach.
Damn.
Wrong
Okay.
one.
Here, I can do let's do a hyper geometric.
How many of our units are not
Can you guys see this?
Yep.
heroic?
45 cards in the deck. Our sample size is 12, right? Because we're mulliganing
11,
sometimes.
I honestly have
Oh,
no
is it
idea
11?
what you're doing.
Oh, sample size. Yeah.
And then how many?
12.
Okay, so let's say at 12, we want to draw one thing. So we have a 98%
Because we
chance
went
if
down.
there's 12.
We went down to 11.
Okay, there's still a 98.1% chance.
That's too.
looks
that's
like.
too high.
10,
Too
there's a
high.
97% chance. How? Okay, hang on. In a 60 card deck, how many 2-drops do you guys like to have? 12?
It's 50
Yeah.
cards, bro.
Sorry.
Pokemon.
Okay, 97.8%. So we're trying to hit around that same number.
Yeah, I actually am comfortable with
can we go
hitting
to 10?
down to 95.
Okay, we can go to 10. We could.
I
theoretically go
also
down to
wonder
9,
if the
and it's
sample
95.
size of 12 is like
Is
not actually.
Not legit.
It should be 6.
6. Well, it's 6 and then 6 again. So I don't know how you calculate that here. You know what I mean?
You would just take
Ugh.
the median, I would say. Like, I don't know.
So if you go 50 here and you go back to 12, this says it's an 82% chance in your opening hand, and then you mulligan and you do it again. So it's like 82% times 82%, whatever the heck that is.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. You all know I'm not good at math, but it feels like to get the same, roughly same percentage number here, we need like 10 cards ish.
Okay, so we can go down to 10.
Yeah. Gosh,
Okay.
that was miserable. Back
Yeah,
to the
sorry
deck.
guys.
Get back to the
I
deck.
apologize to everybody watching this. How many do we have now? We have 1, 2, 3, 4,
We have
5. We have
11.
11. So we can cut one thing. What do you guys want to cut?
Probably
always triggers the Boba buff.
Probably
Yeah.
Phoenix
the
does not.
spaceship that's not. Yeah.
The A-Wing?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there an argument to keep these so that we
Vehicles.
have a better shot at putting Luke on one of them on turn 2?
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, back up to 3 A-Wings and down 1 Luke.
Yeah,
We could do that.
got it.
We're
Okay.
probably more excited to be playing
Yeah,
these anyway,
Sure.
I guess. The vehicles.
Yeah.
So let's try that.
Okay.
The blue
Okay.
leader.
Okay, yeah, so I think we've locked in the ground units.
Yeah.
24 steel feels like a lot, but they are vehicles, so that's cool.
I think
Uh,
red 3 is unnecessary for this deck.
Okay.
That's what I was saying when we moved over. How many heroics do we have? Some of them aren't heroic, so
The only one, yeah, I guess the reinforcement walker, the war juggernaut, the eager escort fighter, and we want all those in there, I think. So yeah, let's cut red 3. Okay,
Blue leader escort, great. Bright
Hope.
great.
I feel like we need that. I think we cut this guy.
I did too.
It's a cool
Yeah.
card, but
cut it.
yeah, too cute.
You
I
need
think
to cut it. How many cards are we at?
we're at 56.
Okay, we got a lot to cut.
Marauders
We got a
got
lot to
that
cut here.
At
sweet
least 11.
ambush and maybe ramp. Maybe.
Yeah. So ambushes for 5 in space. Is that a thing that we're ever doing on 5 resources? What other? I
Well-
mean, we have Wedge, right? We're trying to play Wedge on 5.
Yeah.
True.
I guess sometimes you don't draw Wedge, and then you need something else to do. But we can play like really expensive ships for cheaper on turn 5 if we don't have Wedge with this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm team cut the Marauder.
Okay.
I'm also team cut the
Arquitens.
Arquitens.
Okay. What about home 1?
I think that's a cool.
Yeah, we gotta do that.
We got to keep home 1.
Yeah, I feel
Can I
like
go to 2?
because they hate that ship with home 1 at 6.
Yeah.
I mean that's
Gotta be a heroic card.
Yeah, that's pretty gross.
yeah.
And you get the one played. Yeah. Yeah, it has to be heroic. So
which
it's
is like only a handful
these
of
guys,
cards.
This one, these guys.
I think it's enough with the ambush, especially the blue leader.
Okay.
Okay. Do we want the
Yeah,
pro
I mean,
Diddy?
getting to play blue leader is actually really interesting, especially if you have the 2 resources to do it again. Like you get to play it for free and then pay 2 to
Yeah, that's
do
cool.
the thing.
That is definitely
Interesting.
cool. Okay, I don't think this is a Starhawk deck.
It's unfortunate.
What about this card? I feel like we've got enough finishers without it. What do you think?
You're anti-fun Diddy.
I like it.
Not
But we
pro.
are at 54 cards. We still need to cut 9 cards.
Cut it.
And we haven't like brought any
Oh,
of these other
gosh.
cards that we're keeping to
Yeah.
3 ofs or
Yep,
more than
you're
1
right.
ofs.
You're right.
I kind of feel the same about this one. Like, how cheap can we reasonably get this? Like 15 damage on our base or something, and we can.
Yeah.
It can be 7 cost.
You play for 5.
I guess if we play it on turn 5, that's kind of crazy. But if we've taken 15 damage by turn 5, are we like
Just
gonna
losing.
die anyway?
Well, again, it's like if you've got the ambush overwhelm, but it's yeah, I don't know. That's a good point. You can cut it.
Okay, we've got the War Juggernaut. That
I'm
combos
gonna
with
work on
they
they hate
ship.
that ship Resolute.
Yeah, the
in a
Anakin
different,
thing.
in a different deck with Anakin.
Fair enough. Okay, I don't know if air superiority is the move here because
take
we
it
don't
out.
have that much.
I'd rather have
space.
open fire.
Yeah, just a guaranteed 4 damage. We also, I don't like. Do we need
Kills Falcons.
open fire because we have like eager escort skiff?
Yeah,
or
and
eager
modded
escort fighter
cohort.
and modded cohort. Like, are those our open fire?
Cut it.
Yeah, probably.
It's gone.
All right, it's gone. And wedge. Well, wedge is open fire all the time. I don't think we want Spark of Hope either.
Gone.
But yeah,
Get it out.
get
We-
it.
I think we
what do you
want to
guys
play
think?
units every round. Like I think.
Yeah,
I don't think
that's
we're
kinda what
trying
I
to
feel
ramp
like,
to something.
too.
I think we just want to new threat.
Okay,
new threat,
so
new
the
threat.
only upgrade, the only events that we're gonna have are events that also play units.
Perfect.
I'm dropping the system shock.
Because again,
I would say put confiscates in the sideboard.
Okay.
we're trying to ambush. We're trying to kill stuff with the ambush.
Yeah, but like just
Yeah.
killing a pilot leader if you're playing against one seems like you just bring this in.
Yeah, no, I meant it's okay that
That's-
our events are not like our unit removal. It's
Right, because our units are unit removal.
Yeah.
In theory.
Yeah.
Cut the
Okay.
timely.
Cut the timely?
We have a
Oh.
half of our
Yeah, half of the
units
stuff has
already
ambush anyway.
ambushed. Okay.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
we're
just cut
back
it
to
short.
our original
Yeah,
6 events.
I like it.
Yeah, yeah.
We need to cut 2 cards, right?
Yep.
What 2 cards are we cutting?
1 gorilla attack pod
Okay. I can get behind that.
and 1.
Well,
I'll let you guys
well,
pick the other
okay. Hold on though, because
Holding
isn't
on.
Gorilla Attack Pod a little bit better than War Juggernaut because it has the keyword? If we're trying to do they hate that ship stuff,
Maybe. We could go 2 and 2. War Juggernaut's like feels
Okay.
like maybe it's only good with the hate that
But
ship.
if you have Captain Tarkin or Wedge out, it has a keyword.
It's true.
Okay, true, fair.
I kind of feel like we go with this,
2-2-2.
with just like 2 of each.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we play the deck and see which one works better, and then we can
All right. So how
adjust
so
from there.
how many vehicles are we at right now?
So we are at. Is there like a
17 in
let me save it.
space.
There's like stats, right?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Does the stats tell us that?
So 21.
No, they don't.
We had 21.
21 vehicles,
So about,
Yep.
about a little less than half the deck.
less than half the deck. Feels not bad. Do we need more vehicles?
Oh wait, plus Gorilla Attack Pod. 23.
Okay, that
Okay,
yeah, that's
so
good.
about half the deck.
Yeah, that's more than half. No, so,
Cool. And U-wing reinforcement is basically 3 vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Yeah, okay. All right, I'm digging.
cool. Home 1 is like 2 vehicles at once sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, who's playing this in a video?
Yeah, we definitely need to do that. That's gonna be the follow-up to this. Here, let me pull up the deck image so we can view it in all its glory. Are we gonna think any more about the sideboard
Nope.
other than just 2 confiscate?
Oh yeah, we might as well. We might as well. Put 3 confiscates in there just to fill it up.
He did.
All right.
And then we need 7 more cards.
what
What,
else
what
do
do
we
we
need?
what do we think we're gonna be worse against? Shielded decks. Like all this ambush sucks against shielded stuff.
Why would
That's
we?
true.
So like, what anti-shield cards do we have? I mean, War Juggernaut is sweet. If you ambush,
Mhm.
it,
I mean-
you can pop all the shields.
I mean, Fang Fighter is a confiscate and a shield destroyer, right?
And a vehicle.
And a vehicle. It's all the things.
So do we add those to the sideboard?
Sure.
Sweet.
Do we also like lose
need
like
both of these?
against
No.
control? Yeah, you do. Because yeah, you
All right.
do. What do we lose against control decks?
Maybe we add back some of those really big ships against control decks. So we add back Profundity or whatever.
Profundity.
Diddy.
That
Yep,
seems like
that-
a really strong anti-control card.
Yep. What other discard
Maybe we
cards
don't
would
need
we
3,
possibly
but-
have?
You could go with the old classic. The
Village.
what's the really expensive event?
Force Surrender.
Yeah, that one.
I'd do Pillage over that.
Yeah.
I just think
Even though we're trying to play units every turn up to that point. Planetary Bombardment. In theory, it would have
we
a couple capital
we
ships.
have 1 capital ship.
This would be. This
Oh,
would
I
go
see.
into-
For the control matchup. I get what you're
Yeah,
saying.
so we'd have like 5 total. And we could put like one or 2 of them in the deck and then just like nuke them for 12.
I mean, I'm here for it.
I don't know.
I'm here for it.
Do we lose to aggro? I feel like probably not because
If we have a bunch
we have
of value trades with our
our ambush stuff and
ambush
everything.
stuff to get to our like Boba Flip and Ewing reinforcements shenanigans, I think we can crush aggro. Especially like if it's like the space race aggro, we have the Eagert dude that's gonna kill either Falcons or stolen AT haulers, and they're
Mhm.
not gonna be expecting us to be playing that card. Yeah, I think we can do pretty good against aggro.
Sweet.
in my
All
opinion.
right. So we got basically 4 anti-control cards here, and then we've got I kind of want to
Anti-
go like this.
Anti like Dark
Anti-upgrade
Saber.
stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
anti pilot leader stuff.
Sweet.
Yep. Beautiful.
All right.
I love that the Bright
we
Hope is
go.
still stuck on your screen for some
I know.
like
And also, this isn't loading, but it's fine.
There it is.
Hey, there we
it
go.
goes.
Ultraviolet
Let's
Bill
go.
S. Preston.
Wow.
By Rebel Spy.
Yep.
I like this deck.
This looks fun. This looks like a
It's cracked,
Like a good
baby.
I'm here for it. I am here for this. It only took us an hour.
Dude,
yeah.
I'm in. This is our new team deck. All right, start practicing
Yep.
for Minnesota, and
We're all 3 gonna play this.
yeah,
100% guaranteed. Cool. Yeah. I mean, this looks really fun. I need to build this. I need all 3 of us to build this so we can all play it.
I'm
But
down.
yeah, we're gonna do that at
Tell
some
me
point
less.
coming up in the future. So stay subscribed so that you don't miss the gameplay videos where we pit this deck against maybe some meta decks or maybe some other trash that we come up with. And
Or maybe just
that's
all
it.
mirrored matches. Boba versus Boba.
Yeah, we'll just play this against each other over and over again. Perfect.
That was fun.
All right. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.